Hi, everyone. This is Lady T from Soup to Nuts Uncensored, bringing you the latest in hip hop, R&B, and entertainment news. So, on a post prior to this one, I talked to you about the have and have nots and letting you know that it is one of my favorite shows on the OWN network. And it is one of the most diverse shows. And I just love OWN Network because of what Oprah and Tyler Perry have done on the network. They have a lot of good shows that are on the network now, but Have and Have Nots was one of the first that really kind of broke the barrier, I think, for Oprah. But at any rate, it's one of my favorites. And I just want to tell you a little bit more about what's going on this season. So I'll talk to you about the Crier family, Catherine, and I talked to you about Jim and their son Wyatt, who can't seem to stay out of trouble for anything. He's just, as an addict, which is again, it's one of the best shows because it shows diversity. It shows all the complication of relationships, as I stated earlier in my post before this one. But the characters here, um, you can see a lot of what's happening in today's society. And so I guess that's one of the reasons why the show really resonates with me. But I don't want to sound redundant, so let's get into it. All right, so Jim Cryer and David are best friends, and Catherine and Hannah are best friends. And I love the fact that Hannah is friends with Catherine, and their relationship evolved. Hannah was her maid working for her. And early on, when Have and Have Nots first started, Hannah, uh, Catherine had breast cancer. And Hannah would pray for her. And, she didn't tell her family. And Catherine, she didn't want her family to know. And so she confided in Hannah. And Hannah just, that their friendship kind of evolved from that kind of situation. And they both had two children, one girl, one boy. Amanda was killed early on, so and that was Jim and Catherine's daughter. But she had a lot of mental issues, and anyways, supposedly she killed herself. But in a few seasons back, we found out that she may have been murdered. It's sort of like a soap opera, so she might even come back from the dead. I don't know, but at any rate, so their friendship has evolved, and Hannah had left working for her, and now she came back working for her, and she's head up to her department. So instead of being a men, their friendship has evolved to the point where they kind of look at each other as equals. And I love their relationship because, again, it shows diversity. Hannah's come from a very poor background, and Catherine comes from an extremely wealthy background where her family has generational wealth. But that doesn't stop the two from having similarities and commonality. And I like that because it shows that women, not just women of color, but women in general, have a lot of things to celebrate with one another. And you see that as their relationship has evolved. Then there's Jim and David. They have a strong bond like a brotherhood. David is, of course, Veronica's estranged husband. Now they were married, but now they had a lot of, different things happen. And again, like I said, I'm going to kind of tell you about those things as we move forward. Um, and their relationship, David and Jim have really gotten into some very deep and difficult situations. They're like henchmen. They have people killed, they have people maimed, they have people money taken from them. They're just ruthless lawyers and they're judges, but they're very corrupt, both of them. And they go way, way back into the early part of their careers. It doesn't tell like how did they meet, but you can tell that their brotherhood is strong and it's intact. And no matter what, they have each other's back. I like that about them. Even though Jim is like a huge womanizer. And David wasn't, but in this season, he met Erica and fell in love with her because, again, like I said, Veronica was in a relationship infidelity with Benny, which is Hannah's son. and Hannah does not like Veronica. Like I said, there's so much to tell that I don't want to get off focus here. But at any rate, that's what's going on with them. And in this season, you see that Candace, as I had said before, she's gotten involved with stealing money again, and she's still up to her old tricks. But she got two new people involved in her scams. Well, three, because it was Erica, it was Gia, and then there's a guy named CK. RK, I'm sorry, RK. And so RK works at the hotel. Gia works the room at the hotel. She's, a high price hooker, which we call a call girl because she gets a large sum of money when she has her John. He usually gives her, thousands of dollars. It's not just penny ante money. But anyway, so she enlists the help of Gia and Erica. She wants Erica to work David so she can bring him down because remember, she was upset with David because David got the money back from her through Oscar. And in this season, Candace and Oscar looked like they was going to hook up, but in actuality, Candace got the money back. She got about $8 million, and she put it into Benny and Hannah's account. So, and then she killed Oscar, which he was beating her up, and it was kind of self-defense. But we'll see how that plays out because they haven't talked too much about it here in recent episodes. And then Hannah has a boyfriend named Derek. She's not saying he's her boyfriend, but it looks like they're starting a relationship with her. I'm interested to see what that's going to go. All right, so I'll come back and I'll give you some more information about what's going on this season of the Have and Have Nots. Me just giving you some recaps of what's going on. And again, I like the show. I hope you'll watch it. You'll see what I'm talking about if you do. All right, everyone. This is Lady T from Soup to Nuts Uncensored, bringing you the latest in hip hop, R&B, and entertainment news. And as I often say, make your day great and live your life on purpose. Take care, everyone. I'll talk to you all soon.